Okay, this is a video about making decisions from a clear, with a clear mind, or from a position of clarity or strength or balance, equilibrium. And one of the things I recommend is when you have a big decision, I think it's best to certainly consult other trusted sources. Certainly look at information online that's verifiable. But in addition to that, make the decision in your own mind from a position of clarity. And to achieve that clarity, I believe it can best be achieved when you sit in meditation in a room by yourself or in a quiet wilderness area or park if it's warm enough outside to go outside. Now, when you do that, I think the best way to settle your mind, especially if you've been engaged in the normal flow of events of the day, if you've been working or if you've been driving or you've been caught in traffic or you've been in discussions with people all day, it's first important to settle your mind. And the way to do that, I believe the most effective and the easiest and the quickest way to do that is with breathing, mindful breathing. And so let's do a quick round of that. I have plenty of videos on this topic. I have videos on how to meditate as well. And you certainly can get that information from a myriad of sources. So the very first thing you want to do is take breaths to the count of 4. And to do that, you simply take an intake breath for the count of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Your tongue is at the tip of your mouth. Your tip of your tongue is behind your front teeth. Your lips are slightly parsed. You're holding for the count of 4. And then you're releasing to the count of 4. And then do 2 more cycles of that same breathing exercise. Now, when you're doing this, thoughts will come, and you might feel compelled to follow those thoughts, but rather in a very normal and relaxed fashion, allow the thoughts to come and allow the thoughts to go. Simply don't drop the thoughts, let them go by. If you find yourself chasing a thought, be mindful of that and simply come back to center and breathe again. When you have a difficult decision to make, you might frame the question as an open-ended question to ask your inner self, what should I do in this situation? And sometimes you're making decisions without a lot of information about what's going on with the other person who you're making decisions about. And that can make it very challenging. So it is, I think, absolutely critical that you take the time to frame the question to yourself, by yourself, when you're alone. And if you're not sure what your intuition is, think of the times in your life when you've been in peril or in danger and your inner voice said, walk a different way, or that person means to do you harm, walk a different direction. Or you've also been given information about that person doesn't have your best interest in mind. Don't go to that person. So think about all those times that your intuition spoke to you and you either minded it or you didn't, and think of the different outcomes in those 2 different situations, when you didn't mind it and when you did. So accessing what you already have, which is inner truth and inner voice. Find it in a quiet place by yourself, not disturbed by others. Thank you, and I hope this information benefits you and these practices find